Hey everyone, welcome to our show. Let's chat about bathroom secrets. He found a familiar head eye in the trash and looked up at the ceiling. He noticed some odd repair marks around the shower head, and his years of cop intuition told him that Jasmine might have been watched. It turns out he was right. In a nearby RV, a guy was glued to a screen, watching Jasmine's every move at home. Don't worry, he's not looking for secret recipes or anything. After Gade left, Desmond put on a Lena-like dress, resembling her captive days. Seeing Hannah return, old Martin had a massive fight with his wife. Martin believed Hannah was the granddaughter, needing a normal life, while his wife thought psychological help was more needed. After arguing, Martin insisted on keeping the child, making his wife furious and storm out. Talk about a disastrous family reunion. In the dead of night, Martin saw little Hannah wave at the window, only to find the curtains mysteriously open. Old Martin pressed the security system and closed the curtains, then rushed to ask his granddaughter who she was waving at. It had him completely puzzled. Little Hannah said nothing, went upstairs innocently. Next morning, proof she was gone. Martin searched high and low at home, but was completely unaware that nearby, little Hannah was facing off against a man in an RV. He was watching Jasmine on the video feed, and everything was getting more and more twisted. Just then, Gade got a call from Ada, telling him that the Dutch police had reported a silver sedan driver had gone missing. The man's age and build matched that of the missing person, and 4 months ago, he had run in with a food competition. The result? A series of boring blunders that led to all sorts of crash and bravado. 4 months ago, he'd just returned to the country, so he should be a nice guy, or maybe just a misunderstood victim. In other words, he could just be a scapegoat. Ada told Gade to ask Jasmine why she was lying. After hanging up, old Martin called to tell him Hannah was missing, and the news accidentally leaked, sending reporters into a frenzy. He was trapped indoors, unable to leave. Before Martin finished, Gade saw Jasmine coming out. He saw Jasmine getting into an RV, driven by the head honcho of a security company. After the RV started, Gade drove while calling Ada to look into the security company. After hanging up, Ada arrived at the security company, and the staff informed her that the boss, Lars, was conveniently out today. Using the excuse of a checkup, Ada followed the staff to Lars' office, where she discovered an old photo. Strangely, the woman in the photo looked just like Lena, and Ada inquired to find out more. Meanwhile, in the RV, Lars was taking Hannah and Jasmine to their new home. He drove while stroking Jasmine's belly, asking if she was pregnant. Jasmine shot back, asking Lars why she spared her, just because she was pregnant. Before Lars could answer, little Hannah jumped in. The answer is simple, actually. It turned out Jasmine prepared to surprise the day by knocking Lars out with Jonathan's crystal ball, leading to a series of oopses. After waking, Lars meant to silence Jasmine, but Hannah pleaded to keep her, as her storytelling reminded Hannah of her mom. The RV sped down the highway for a while, and Jasmine used the excuse that she needed to use the restroom, while Lars said they would arrive short. But Jasmine insisted she couldn't hold it, so Lars had no choice but to pull over. When the door opened, Lars grabbed Jasmine's sleeve, curious about her secret weapon. Jasmine told Lars to turn around. He was a bit reluctant but complied. When Gade reached the beach, he saw Lars barely breathing. Squatting, he pressed Lars' wound and asked if Lena lived. Lars shook his head. Gade asked, "Where did you bury Lena?" Lars slowly replied, "I buried her in the garden." Gade loosened his grip on Lars' wound when he heard this, and Lars retired right there on the beach. Just as the plot wrapped up, the audience couldn't help but wonder, what on earth is this? It's a story about a unique group of those with Stockholm Syndrome. The show tells of 2 different reactions through the perspectives of Molly and Hannah. Captive for 5 months, Molly sought a chance for revenge, an extreme yet positive reaction. But little Hannah was the opposite. Over 12 years, she witnessed her father imprison and murder women, ultimately accepting it. She accepted it all, turning into a puppet of a criminal, and it's not her fault because the environment profoundly affects a child more than innate genetics. You can see this, whether it was revenge or acceptance. Both choices indicate she was undoubtedly a victim. If you found this story interesting, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel.